What's going on, guys? This is Alex at the Subnautics, and this is the Apple iPhone 12 mini, and we're unboxing this today. And I am very excited for this mini phone because I love small phones, and Apple has finally, well, not finally, they gave us the SE, but this thing is flagship at its best. So I'm very excited to take a look at this. Following, the Apple 12 removal of the power brick, we have more of the same here. So we got nothing but the paperwork in a really cute little pouch, just like the iPhone 12 in that unboxing video. So check that one out if you haven't seen that too. And a USB-C to Lightning port cable, which sucks. That really sucks. I also bought a MagSafe leather case, and this is a new leather case that Apple has made for this particular phone. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But here, let's take a look at the phone. Just look how small this device is. Like, it fits in my entire hand, and on one side of the phone, it's like all the other iPhone layouts. You have a power button, nothing at the very top here. Then you have the volume rockers with also your notification control, your toggle, which all iPhones have had that for a while. And on the bottom, we have that crappy lightning port that we can't get rid of, and the speaker. And on the back, we have the cameras, which are the 12 megapixel rear cameras. We'll talk about that as well. But look how nice this form factor is. Like, I have to say, I am a fan of this form factor. It fits like, it's like the size of my hand. Like, I am 5'7". And my hands are average sized hands, and it fits in the size of my hand. And so a lot of people, this might be the phone for them. But look at the case here. So this is that MagSafe. You see that ring around it? We don't have it in our studio yet. We're going to get it, I think, next week. So when that comes, we'll do a video on it too. But this is the new leather case. I can already tell you after a few minutes of this, I don't like this case compared to the previous leather cases Apple has. I'll talk a little bit more about that in another video. I'll do a comparison with the SE. But yeah, this is the new leather case from Apple, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. We'll see if the MagSafe benefits are worth. It feels like the quality is not the same, but we'll see if it's worth it. Let's boot it up though. Okay, so after setting the phone up and getting it all going, we have the phone running, and of course, this phone runs Apple's iOS 14 software. We actually already had an update, and it's up to 14.2, so we can verify that here, that it worked and that the update went through successfully. And yes, you can see here we are on iOS 14.2. So this particular phone, there's not a lot of difference. If you've actually seen our other iPhone unboxings this year, and also some of our update videos about our iPhones from last year, this is exactly what all the other phones are with iOS 14. Like, it's not much difference. The biggest thing about this particular iOS version is the inclusion of widgets. So we finally are able to customize our iOS and also iPadOS. Lita did the unboxing of the new iPad. But as you can see, we have an app, kind of like a drawer on Android, app drawers, but this is called the app library. So we do have finally a place where your apps can be just hidden away somewhere, and you can get rid of them on your home screen, so you can actually clean it up a little bit and have all your good stuff there with your widgets, and you can customize it to make it your own instead of having it all just laying out there in folders and individual icons. And of course, this particular phone also uses a flagship Apple processor. The Apple A14 Bionic chip has 4 gigabytes of RAM. So this phone is and should offer us flagship performance here, and we're going to test this out. So far, everything seems like it's running just about what you would expect. It looks and feels right out of the box, just like the iPhone 12 did when we unboxed that one and started playing around with it for the first hour or two. So yeah, everything flows smoothly, and I do like how it feels right now. The only thing that I've noticed right now is, although it does navigate quickly across iOS, this is not a high refresh screen here. We'll talk about the display in a second, but it's not a high refresh display. And since I am coming from a Sony Xperia phone with a high refresh one, it does feel a little different. Also, the two cameras here, the two 12 megapixel cameras, we don't have 3 cameras here. That's the trade-off you get for this mini version. We have two 12 megapixel ones, and one's a wide and one's an ultra wide, and a lot's been made already about the differences between this and also the 12 and also the Pro Max. And the Pro Max, of course, is the highest end with LiDAR and all that stuff. We don't have that here. But, Apple does do nice little upgrades and interval upgrades in their generation of phones, and I'm gonna test this out. I'm gonna actually try this out, and once again, hit us up at Sipnotech for all our social media stuff on Instagram, on Twitter. That's where we post all our test photos, and basically we keep you guys up to date with our usage with these phones. So everyday usage, we're just going to talk to you guys about that. So that's where you should check us out. And then here is a size comparison. This screen is actually only 5.4 inches. It's a 1080p screen, a 19.5 by 9 aspect ratio. On the other side, I do have the Sony Xperia 5 Mark II, which is just 21 by 9 aspect ratio screen with a 6+ inch display. As you can see, it is smaller, and surprisingly, it isn't as wide as the 21 by 9 aspect ratio, which I already thought was really easy to grip in my hand. So this phone is even easier to grip than the Xperia, and I can't wait to test this out and give you guys my full review in a couple weeks. So I'm Alex at the Hypnotics, and I'll see you guys in those videos. The other day, my house was leaking, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do about this. I'm a tech guy. I only know tech. So how do I fix that? And then you subscribed and you fixed it. So thank you.